The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.
G'day there. Well, is it a bombshell? A moment too weird to properly comprehend, and because of that, is that why it's not real? And if it's not real, not worth speculating on, and yet here I am about to speculate. So, the rugby union approaches Steve Hansen and Ian Foster and asks them to apply for the coach's job. Is that the most absurd, bizarre, nutty, unbelievable, possibly stupid thing you have ever heard around rugby, or perhaps even sport? And yet, it is suggested it is true. In a way, I hope it isn't, unless it is. But first, the isn't. I hope it isn't because the union already have enough reputational issues without adding to them. The panel, the rules, the criteria. For goodness sake, just go get a rock star. Surely the All Black coaching job still have enough prestige that getting great talent isn't an issue. That's if you haven't already targeted someone, which they should have. But then I hope it is true, because I love Hansen, I love Foster, and I'm an old-fashioned romantic who fizzes over the edge of the glass in excitement at what would be, could be, one of the great redemption stories of all sport. Both have issues with rugby and rules and unions. Foster especially got treated abysmally. How good would it be to march back into the dressing room and say, "Hello lads, now where were we before I was so rudely interrupted?" But for the union, this is why it can't be true, you don't go to a Hansen or a Foster and say, "Excuse me, have an application form and see what you think." You beg for such talent to frequent your business. And if you are asking them to apply, what are you saying to Jamie Joseph and co, who might be saying, "Why are you looking for reheats while I'm here?" Which is not a bad point. See, it would be way better if none of this were actually true. Mind you, it would be way better if they hadn't sacked Robertson mid-term with a mass payout and a restraint of trade with no clear plan going forward. This is almost so good it can't be real, while also being so bad it shouldn't be real. The key, of course, is to win the World Cup, and if we do that, no one will care who the coach is. But that bit seems a long way off at the moment when we have currently no coach and in front of us what could be a stroke of genius or sheer insanity.
The Mike Hosking Breakfast, 6 to 9 weekdays on Newstalk ZB.